Hello, parents. Welcome to our last weekend of praying for our children. And this weekend, our task is very deliberate and very easy, but I know for some it will be a challenge. And we've been really doing a good thing to pray and to lay our foundation for our children in prayer and in the word, because there's nothing else that works more than prayer. There's nothing else that God is looking out to perform more than his word. It's not our emotion, it's not our cries, it's his word that he's looking to perform. That said, we are on earth and we have been given the stewardship for our children. And so we cannot just be connected to God on one hand, and the other hand, we are disconnected to God. We are disconnected from our children, meaning that if the chain is to be completed, if there's going to be an effectiveness, even of the prayer that we are praying, and we are praying to God regarding the lives of our children, then we also need to extend a hand and there be a connection between us and our children. Sometimes as Christians, we are accused of being too into God and not in touch with the reality, not in touch with what our children are going through in this case. And especially when they're in their teenage age, like a child can't talk to their mom or their dad because they feel you do not understand them. You just tell them to go pray about it. You just tell them, or you just pray or, share something that is very far from what they are trying to communicate. And so this weekend, our challenge, and hopefully this should be our way of life, is that we connect with God in our private time. We teach our children to connect to God, but because they are still children, we connect physically and in terms of time with our children, so that in case they have questions, in case they have an experience they are going through, they are not sure, they don't have to prepare a presentation to come talk to you as their parent. They don't have to look for the right words to come approach you, when they are in a mess, because mistakes happen, but already you'll have a relationship that they can approach you whenever they have a question. They can approach you whenever they are in doubt. They can approach you whenever things are good, when things are bad. When there is peer influence or a friend is struggling in an area, they can always come to you and approach you. And when dealing with children, you say that the love language of a child is time. Anything you want to do with your child is accomplished when you are spending time with them. And the need that our children have for time from us is they express themselves in different ways. For example, for a newborn baby, they'll be crying for their mom or for their dad or for the person they have bonded with. They will cry, and they will be happy when the person is around. When the person is leaving, they will cry. When they just want their attention, they will cry. They grow up to be toddlers, and then they throw tantrums. When they are young children, early childhood, the child will just tell you, come play with me. That's them saying, I really want us to connect. I really want to spend time with you. When they are teenagers, they will ask you a question. My friend is doing this today. Someone did this in school today. This and this happened. They just want to spend time with you and just pick on your mind so that they can connect with you. And so if we are not in tune, or we do not avail ourselves to spend time with them, we cannot then therefore go and say that we are doing a good job as parents, because we need to love our children, not love them only in providing, which is very good, not love them only in praying for them, which is an excellent thing, but also love them with our time. Be there to go through the season, the changing seasons with them. Be there to go through their childhood. Be there to go through the stages where they are being bullied, when they are in adolescence, when they are becoming adults, when they are looking and asking the questions of who they are. Is there a purpose to their lives? Do they ever amount to anything? Can they pursue God and still make a livelihood? Because everyone else is doing, contrary to this. Everyone else is exploring their emotions. Why do they have to wait until marriage? They need you to be there, not to lecture them, but to walk with them in that journey. And so that's the challenge for this weekend. I'll just share some fun ideas you can do, things that you can do to just be there with your child. And because we're in a generation, let me just point these, that as parents, our biggest weakness has become our phones. That you'll say, this is my off day, I spend it with my family, but you spend the whole time on your phone, in TikTok, in IG, watching movies. You just be on your phone, and your child will call for your attention, like, just a minute, let me finish this. Your child will tell you, can we watch this cartoon? Just a minute, let's do this. Like, our phone, we have become slaves to our phone. So we give an excuse that we are spending time with our family, but in essence, you're just being selfish, and you're just spending time to satisfy your own, entertainment needs. And also, let's be very careful to just keep the phones down. Like, I think that should be the rule for every parent. When with your child, just keep the phone down, so that you hear even what they do not say, so that you're able to even read their body language. Because they are children. Some things, when you have not told them how to communicate, and you may not even be able to teach them everything, they will act them out. We say, when you're dealing with children, again, we say that what a child can't express in words, they will act it out. So it's not just what you hear them say, it's what you see them. It's how you notice that their behavior has changed, how they sneer when someone walks by, how they are happy when something happens. We need to be attentive to all these. And the only way to know your child is to spend time with them. That should be our Bible experience. Spend time with your child. So one of the fun activity you can consider is take pictures with your child for no good reason. Just look for things you are doing while in the house and take pictures. You can do silly pictures where you're just making faces. And again, this depends with the age of your child. You can adjust to suit whatever level of parenting you are, or with the Gen Z or Gen Alpha, whatever stage of their life they are. You can do formal pictures, you can go all the way to a studio just to create the experience and the memories with your child. You can play dress up if your child is into that, or if you like that, you can introduce them. You can do like sort of a career dressing depending on the age of your child. Again, for me, my child is in grade 1, so we are doing a lot of dress up because they are being taught various careers and how people dress in various professionals. So you can just take pictures, keep those memories. If they are playing outside, you're driving somewhere, you've gone for a meal out, you're shopping in a supermarket, there is no limit to where you cannot take pictures with your child, and just do it for memories. What you're telling the child is that I really want to be, even when you are not together, I really want to be seen you, I really enjoy my time with you. Yes, these memories are important to me. And then if the child is wamefika to explore social media, you can edit the photos together, make faces, put them in frames. If you have a printer at home, even print one and just pin it somewhere on the walls that you can be seen and be giving stories about it. If your child is more creative, let them even take charge, just have a routine where you guys take pictures, because having taken pictures, the beauty of taking pictures is it preserves those memories. So even in days where you'd not remember some very tiny things that happened, when you see that picture, that memory, those happy times or sad times, you are reminded of them. And it's such a fun way to just connect with your child, and even to just have conversations even when they are grown up. Like, look at you here, you are 10 years old. No one would have thought you'd grow tall. Look at the amount of food you are eating, and this is what you loved to do, when they are teenagers and they no longer want to spend as much time with you. Another activity you can do, especially in this July when it is very cold and you can't travel a lot outdoor, is just watch a movie. But depending on the age of your child, there are so many Christian movies you can watch. There are so many movies that teach children virtues and that do not have adult content, do not have those just evil things that you've been praying against. And if you'd want help, just let us know. There are people know them. Just ask even in your social group, like, what movies are you guys watching with your 5-year-old, with your 10-year-old? Parents have these, and I also have a list that we are watching now, so you can watch movies. Go all out, get your popcorns, get your throw blankets, get just create the whole experience in your house. Let the child choose, between 2 or 3 movies, sit down as a family together and just create a memory. Because you see, in that what I've seen with movies, especially when a child sees something else being acted out, then they are able to base or their question or an argument from there, and they're able to ask questions. Why did that happen that way? Can I also do ABCD? They are able to relate when the spotlight is not on them, when now they are discussing someone else. So that's a good indoor activity you can do. Games are also good. I don't know what house games you have. Chess, the Jenga, bricks, whatever game, indoor games are excellent. They're good for passing time, and you won't even be looking at your phone because you're engaged in something. You can also do outdoor activities, that is allow your child to guide into an outdoor activity that they love. Could be just playing football, could be riding bikes. Again, this is will depend on the age of the child, the environment you are, what are the activities involved in. You could also take your child to play with you. If you are involved in outdoor activities, you could take a walk, you could go for a swim together. You could teach them a game you used to play when you are young. Better still, allow the child to teach you something that they are doing in school or a game they are into. Even though you do not enjoy it, learn and be in their world. There are also, especially in Nairobi, there are so many places you can go for a walk. There's the Karura, there's museum, there's Safari Walk, there's Ololua. There's just so many places you can go for outdoors, and you can do this. You can decide with your children, like once per month we'll be doing an outdoor activity together, and you'll be amazed at the amount of memories you're going to create, the amount of information your child will just let out when you're not seated opposite them asking, so how was school, so who is your friend, so where did you learn this word, so have you ever done this? When you're just out there relaxed in the vastness of the environment, and just seeing God's creation, it becomes so easy to communicate, at least for me, because I love outdoors. But outdoors are a great place for you to bond with your child, to even keep fit, because in this age of lifestyle diseases, we all need to be in the outdoors. Another one, which is easy and can be done by children of all ages, is just gazing in the stars. And this allows you to dream of possibilities that are beyond your physical reality, to just gaze and dream of beauty and possibilities, and just enjoy nature, and just for you to relax. It actually even works for us adults. Like, it just creates it. I don't know how it works, but it just opens your mind up to a lot of possibility and a lot of beauties. And it's a good place to even when you're bonding with your child, ask them, what do you want to do in future? How do you see yourself in 20 years, 30 years? What house will you be living in? What career will you be in? How will you be serving God? Who do you think your friends around that age is going to be? Just create possibilities and dream and build as many castles as you can, and allow your child to just go on and dream and dream and dream, and also share your dreams together with your child. Yeah, so those are 4 different fun ideas that you can do with your children. Just spend time with them. As parents, I can't insist this enough. Just spend time with your child. You can delegate anything else. Delegate schooling, delegate housework, delegate your work. Even if you're in a position to delegate your work, if you're in a position to just say, can I carve out one afternoon off when the child is at home also, or they are going for midterm, can I also time my leave for these 3 or 4 days your child is there? This will be the best investment that you'll ever do for your child, because we say children, as much as they learn when they are taught, they learn most when they see. So it's good to tell them that you love them each and every day, but then now when you show them that you love them, that there is no doubt that you're there for them, that you're their first backup, that when you actually say you care for them, you'd go to the ends of the world for them, you really mean that for them. So shalom, enjoy your weekend, and may God give us the grace as parents to look at our children, to hear what they are saying and what they are not saying, and to enjoy and create memories with them, to sing, to dance, to have fun with them, to the glory and honor of your name. It said that bringing up children is a lot of work and it's hectic, but may our children always know that no matter the challenges or the sacrifice that comes with it, we enjoy and we prefer and we choose to spend our time with them, that they are actually a real delight to us, to the glory and honor of your name, of Jesus's name, in Jesus' name. Hiya, shalom, shalom, dear parents. Take care and enjoy your weekend. Shalom.